time for Christmas dinner. You may remember, in previous series from the Advent calendar,
Yes.
we have, is it 6 we've tried? Did we try 3 last year, or was it just 3 the first time last year?
It was the first year last year.
Right.
We didn't do it before that.
Right. So we tried 3 Christmas dinners last year, and for the life of me, I can't remember who won.
Barker's, I believe.
Did they?
I think so.
Oh, it was good.
Well,
Yes.
I remember Barker's, the one at Barker's was good.
It was. It was, because of course we ended up in the wrong restaurant
We
festival.
did.
Yes, we had to go to a different
Very confusing
restaurant. Yes.
restaurant business.
Yes, yes, because it's just one shop. I mean, it's not vast. To have 2 restaurants is quite
And
impressive.
they've got a cafe downstairs.
All in 3 separate areas.
Yeah.
You would have thought they may have thought, why don't we just roll it all into one? Save ourselves.
Strange.
Maybe there's just
isn't it?
one kitchen serving all of it with
Well,
3
there
doors.
must be.
Yeah.
There must be.
Yeah, yeah. So, this year, it's a straight fight between 2. We are going to try a Christmas dinner from a farm shop,
Yes.
and we're going to try a Christmas dinner from a supermarket. So it's 2 types of places we've never been to before. Today, it's a farm shop.
Farm shop.
So shall we get inside and see what it's like?
Those parcels look well done. Oh, I've only got one pig in a blanket. The stuffing looks like stuff my grandma used to make. It'll be a Saturday at the so it looks
I think it would have been alright with a bit of cream. Just by itself, it's too sweet.
What did you think of that? Well, I can tell you what we thought. It was good.
It was good. I think we've kind of just... Our expectations are fairly low these days
You
because
expect overcooked veg.
we didn't have a good experience
Apart from a
a
bar.
couple of times, did we?
No. The really awful one was bins.
Oh, that was terrible.
It was disgusting.
That was just tragic.
Yes. But this was simple
It was really good.
and excellent,
Simple and excellent.
wasn't it?
It was very good. Yeah.
An old-style boiled potato like your mum used to make.
Yeah.
I don't even recall ever having potatoes like that before.
Oh, always used to have, quite often with meals, you know, we didn't have, sometimes we had mash, but sometimes it would just be like a couple of big boiled potatoes
Right.
on a plate.
So she'd just peel them and stick them in the pan and boil them up?
Boil them,
Right.
yeah. You've got to have a certain type of potato that they don't fall into the water.
Right.
Because a really floury potato will just fall into the water, you know.
Right.
They're the ones that are good for mashing.
Right.
But not necessarily good just as a boiled potato.
Right. But the turkey...
Turkey was very
You
good.
got more than me, but I finished yours off,
You
so it's
finished
fine.
mine. Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
But that's just not on.
Well, I'm very sorry. You could have had half of mine and I wouldn't have minded.
What was great was every element of it was good. There was no weak points.
No. Strangely, though, they gave you apple sauce with it instead of cranberry jelly.
It's very nice.
The apple sauce was lovely. It tasted homemade. It was very chunky and
was.
it was nice and sharp.
Yeah.
So actually, it went pretty well with the turkey.
There was
It
zero...
wasn't sweet. It was a sharp one.
No. Zero complaints at all from me. And the stuffing was like...
It was, yeah.
It's like not oven
It
cooked.
wasn't crispy. It was a very soft stuffing.
Yeah. And
It's kind of like it had been microwaved.
but I don't think
to
it.
cook
I don't think it can't have been.
Well, it can have been, can't it? I mean,
How odd.
didn't taste like.
What it reminded me of, just slightly, that stuff we had in Scotland.
Oh, it did. Yeah, you're right. Gosh, do you remember that? I don't know if we ever spoke about that.
I think we did speak about that.
We had this stuffing. I had it in Scotland, and it had pinhead oatmeal in
Yeah,
it.
and it was.
It tasted very nice, but oh my goodness, there was a lot of fat in it, and
Well, we saw it in the supermarket.
felt-
Do you remember? I said to you, I saw something in the supermarket that looked like bird feed.
I felt really sick.
Because you could see all the circular suet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there was lots of suet in it, and
Yeah.
gosh, I did feel sick, and I didn't even eat half of it.
No, and I had a little bit, and I was like, oh, it's really
But it did have that sort of consistency.
Yeah.
It was kind of like
But without the richness.
Yeah.
It was as if someone, and they didn't do this because it was homemade, but you imagine if you got a packet of Paxo and you mixed it up and you made it really wet and then you just cooked that somehow.
Yeah.
It was as if it was sort of boiled.
It wasn't very dry, it was a very wet stuffing.
And I found then the flavours more, I don't know, it felt
It was
fresher.
kind of like, imagine they'd cooked it like a haggis.
Yeah, and then opened it up.
And then opened
Spooned
it
it
up.
out. Maybe that's
That's kind of what it was like.
Maybe
but
it's
it tasted
boiled.
very nice. It's like a sage and onion stuffing, which is my favourite.
One pig in blanket, which, to be honest,
And I just had a pig.
is insulting. Yeah, she
Mine
just had a
didn't
pig.
have a blanket.
Yours must have fallen off.
I didn't mind.
Must have kicked it off in the
Must
night.
have.
Yeah. And it was excellent, but I'm slightly insulted because I expect two.
Well, I gave you mine.
You did.
I just had a little bit
Yes,
and then I gave you
but
mine.
there was no blanket, Kay.
There was no blanket on mine. But
So it doesn't count.
I didn't mind that too much.
Excellent sausage. You know, one of the big problems with sausages, I don't know if you find this, but one of the big problems is when it's filled full of filler.
Yeah, and
It's so meaty.
sausage is a good subject because I think in other countries, and particularly I'm thinking of in America, don't think they get sausages like we do. I think sausage in America is more like a sort of slab of sausage.
Right.
Do you
And
know
then
what
they
I
have
mean?
and then they have hot dog sausages.
And then they have hot dog sausages,
So
which
they
is
don't have a proper
entirely-
sausage.
I don't think they have sausages like we have sausages.
Right.
I could be completely wrong. Please let us know.
Can we have a sausage check, please?
That sounds wrong.
Could we have a sausage check, please, across the country? Now, I know that the Germans know how to do sausages.
They do, but again, their sausages I think are very different.
No, but
It's more like a bratwurst sausage.
bratwurst. Why are you
Which is-
speaking straight?
It's not the same sort of
You've
sausage.
gone all funny. Don't they do a circular one though as well? That's really nice.
But they're not like our sausages.
I have had from a stall, and back in the days when I used to eat things from stalls, I've had things from a stall. It was a German man who served me,
Right,
and it was a properly cooked, browned off,
right. Like a sausage like we would.
blooming lovely sausage.
Oh, right,
Oh my
okay.
goodness, it was thick. Oh, don't you? It was
But the good sausages
with lovely
are
mustard.
the ones that are very meaty and don't
Yes.
have a lot of like filler, as Dan said.
No.
They put like oaty,
Yes.
not oats, but something similar
weird,
to
just to
that.
bulk it out.
Cereal, like a cereal type
Yeah.
thing, in it to bulk it out.
That sausage in there
It was very-
meaty,
very meaty.
and it was delicious. I would struggle to not give it top marks in every possible
No,
area.
it was lovely. The sprouts weren't overcooked.
Yeah. The only area where they let themselves down was on table service.
Service was not very good.
Poor.
No.
But I think it's because that place isn't used to doing that. It's used to you going and ordering, you get your food, you go pay, you get out.
Yeah,
Not like a
yeah.
3-course.
No.
But overall, an excellent standard has been set,
Yeah.
and we will find out how. We're not completely certain. Well, I think we do know where we're going to go for the supermarket one, and it worries me slightly
Oh, it should
because
be.
the prospect of eating
It
a
should be
prawn
really-
cocktail in this supermarket.
It should be really funny.
So tune in later on the Advent calendar to see who wins. Thank you so much
I
for
wish you
watching
could have
today.
all had the Christmas dinner with us. I
Yes.
think you would have enjoyed it.
You absolutely would.
I said to Dan, do you know what? I wouldn't be disappointed if anybody had served me this up. You know, at family Christmas
And I
dinners
felt
or anything.
just the same.
I would have been very happy to
It
eat
was excellent.
it.
So
Yeah.
it's a superb start to our Christmas dinner eating season, and we will see you tomorrow for more adventures.